Hello, I'm Chloe Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Merry Christmas, it's Boxing Day here. And I woke up late, so I'm a little bit frantic.
Hello, I'm Chloe Louise Hay from
I woke up half an hour ago. And so I thought, should I do it? It's Christmas Day for a lot of people I know. What's going on here? So did you have a great Christmas? Is anyone going to come on today? Or is everyone busy with Christmas stuff? Let's see. I thought I'll do it anyway and see if anyone wants Psychic Cafe today. Because as I said, it is Boxing Day for me, so I'm going to go deeper into the daily read, and then do readings for anyone that comes along. Some Christmas readings. So I didn't do yesterday. I thought I was going to, but I ended up going to a friend's house for Christmas Eve, and it was great fun. I didn't get home late, but I still slept in. I woke up yesterday at 8:15, so past Psychic Cafe o'clock. So as I said, I'm not sure anyone's going to come on this today just because it being Christmas. So maybe I should just get on with it for any of the replayers. Maybe you're all replayers today. So yeah, the daily read is all about taking action today, which is kind of strange with Christmas energy because it's like get going straight away. It was also about not taking other people's opinions on as well, recognizing people's opinions as being just that, their opinions of what they would do in your shoes, rather than a judgment on yourself. Yeah, that makes sense. So if you're doing something and then you tell somebody and then they give you their opinion about it, it's not their opinion about what they think you should do. It's their opinion on what they would do. Right? And everyone's different. And so we all choose different things in life. And so it's about recognizing that it's their opinion and that you don't need to take that on board, their opinions. Oh, we've got people coming on. Good. Hey, Nikki. Merry Christmas. I'm here being ill. Oh, no. Been working, been relaxing today. Good. You're not a Christmas type. No, not me, really. I kind of like it. It's fun. Hanging out with friends, but I didn't do anything Christmassy beyond my Christmas hat. Hey Janice, how are you? Merry Christmas. And you're still in Christmas, right? Boxing Day here. But yeah, I had a good time. Yesterday I was just working. I was doing the new moon readings. It's just a normal day for me yesterday, Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve went to Yvonne's house. That was really nice. A few people there. It was so much fun. Had a great time. So what do you do for Christmas, Nikki? Picked a card out today. It's go the distance. So this action that we're being asked to take, long-term action. It's not just like short-term goals. That came out so much in the new moon readings. About not going for little goals, not focusing on the short term, not, just focusing on trying to pay the next bill. It's like focus on that big company that you want to make. Boxing Day here just about, you're early in the morning, right? Yeah. So go the distance. Here we go. To bring your dream to life, you must think long-term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is no sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Chillaxing. That's good, Nikki. What do you do, Janice, for Christmas? Do you have a big Christmas or not? I worked, I got up late, which was nice, and I had some fruit bread for breakfast and coffee and just kind of chilled out, and then started making the videos. And then I edited the videos in the afternoon, but then I made sure I gave myself a break, so I had some pool time, relaxing by the pool in the afternoon. Then I went to training. Missing your family, parents, grandparents are deceased. So you're by yourself, are you today? Yeah. then I went training, and that was pretty quiet, but it was good. And then I had more work to do when I came back. So it was just a normal day for me. It wasn't very Christmassy at all. And then I worked all evening. Big work day for me, but I needed to catch up after being sick. I needed to catch up on the work. I only just got the videos done for the new moon, because we've got a new moon today. I think it's sometime soon. Or it's already just been. Let's see what energies we've got for today. Relax. There you go, you're doing the right thing, Nikki. What you resist persists. Yeah, this is this rushing thing, isn't it? Be sure not to rush. There's no need to rush. No need to rush. I can relax. I don't like when I get that rushing energy. I had it on Christmas Eve because I was going to my friends after training. And so I was getting ready, and I did feel really rushed. I was getting ready and then getting out there. I wanted to get there before it got dark, and I didn't manage it. Kylie, Merry Christmas. It's Boxing Day here in Australia. Yep, here too in Thailand. New moon, solar eclipse, moon in Capricorn, and my own moon started, so I'm resting. Yep, new moon. Have you checked out my new moon videos? I had 10 subscribers away from 1,000. I asked for it for Christmas. Santa didn't give it me. It'll happen today for sure. Hey Grace, how are you? Merry Christmas. Ireland, so you're in Boxing Day too. So it's only Janice that's still in Christmas Day. Hanging out with my terrier pit bull. Nice, the cats were fighting last night. They were fighting around here last night. I was like, okay, so we've got resting, not rushing into things, not rushing about. Like I was rushed this morning. I woke up half an hour before this starts, and I thought, shall I do it? Shall I not do it? I thought, yeah, I'll do it. Go within, fear of lack. That was another thing that came up in the new moon reads too, all about facing our fears and getting over them. I'll get 1,000 today. I'll get 1,000 today, Nikki. Yeah, it goes fast. It's not slow. I'll be at 1,100 by New Year. If it goes at the same pace it's going now, but yeah, it'll be today. I was just hoping it's going to be yesterday. Go within, fear of lack. So yeah, again, as I said, in the new moon reads, what came up a couple of times was not to go on short-term goals, not to focus on short-term lack goals. And for some, it was saying the universe knows that you've got this huge potential, that you want to do big things in the world, that you want big things from the world. And you're not focusing on that. You're focusing on like the next bill or the rent or something. And the universe is like, come on, focus on what you want to do. Like all of that's going to get sorted out. And so this fear of lack needs sorting out for sure. Not focusing on little goals of just getting by. So that's for today. And so yeah, isn't it bizarre? On Boxing Day, we're asked to take action. Get moving, but not from a rushing perspective, still from a restful perspective, but with a long term in mind. Gratitude and time alone. There you go. For those of you who spent Christmas alone like me, be grateful for that, because we all know what it's like. Like we can wear rose-tinted glasses, can't we? And we're, oh, Christmas is a lovely time of the year, and then you experience it with family again. It's like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. You need to go much bigger. Me too. And this is what this new moon is all about. How it was so hard for me to say new moon instead of new year. Happy Christmas and happy new moon. And then saying I'm still working in the video. As I said, I'm still working on Christmas and Boxing Day. And I wanted to say Christmas and New Year. I need them to go much bigger. What other energies do we have for today? This jealousy card came out so much as well. It's swear I've got a bag full of them. Hey, Dad. Merry Christmas. I seem to have a bag full of jealousy cards at the moment because it comes out so much. But you're innocent in it. And so the recent guidance that's come out about jealousy is to feel it. It's to feel it, and we don't want to feel it. We want to ignore it. We want to push it down, maybe more than any other emotion that we have. We want to push it down, but I'm going to tell you the reason to feel it if you haven't heard me say it already in videos. Jealousy. Interesting thing, someone posted a comment on a video that mentioned it, and they said they're not jealous at all. Now, I've had two partners in my life, two boyfriends in my life, who both said that. They both said the same thing. In fact, they both said, I don't have a jealous bone in my body. And they ended up being the most jealous guys that I've been out with. And that just shows that jealousy is a thing we don't want to feel, and we don't want to admit to it if we feel it. But the guidance that's come out lately is to pay attention to it, because it's got valuable information in there, and this is what it is. So when you feel jealousy, we want to pretend we don't feel it. It doesn't feel good. In fact, it feels really horrible, and so we try and push it down. Now this, jealousy in relationships, it's jealousy when you see people having a big house, or people winning things, or people with more than you, right? And so we get really good at pushing it down. And so you've got to get really good at being aware and actually feeling it, because it's a split second when you push it down. I know, because after I first gave this guidance, a few hours later that day, I felt it. I felt it, and I caught myself, and I'm like, wow, I was really quickly pushing that down. But instead I paid attention to it. And so you got to be really aware to catch it when you feel jealousy. And then when you feel it, it will be about something. Mine was an email that someone had won something. And so then I caught it and asked myself, okay, the only reason you're feeling jealousy is because you don't think that you're going to get it yourself. You don't think it's available for you too. And I know that not to be true from other guidance. It's not true. Because if you're experiencing it, if you're seeing it in the outside world, that means it's on its way to you too. So that's already a manifestation if you're seeing it in someone else. So it's the beliefs. You've got to recognize the jealousy, because it's the incorrect beliefs that are causing this jealousy. So it's the belief that you can't have it yourself. So imagine, from the universe's perspective, or from your higher self's perspective, your higher self wants to show you, say that you're going to win a house, right? Your higher self wants to show you that you're going to win a house. How's it going to do that? It's going to keep on putting it in front of you, right? People winning houses. And then you're jealous, so you're pushing it away, saying no. And the universe is like, how else can I get them aligned with this? So this is why jealousy is so important, because it's an indicator that something is on its way to you. And if you're feeling that jealousy, it means you're resistant to it. But if you're pushing that jealousy down, you're not getting the guidance from it. So this is saying, like, get the guidance from it now, and then realize that you can have it, because you're innocent. And don't feel bad about having jealousy in the first place. Don't make it wrong. It's not wrong. It's the universe trying to get in touch with you. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Okay, let's do some readings for you guys. Who wants a reading? Someone popped up a message before. Let me see. Grace, what will happen with your dad? Ashley, happy holiday. Right. Grace. Oh. You got flowing and refocus. This is telling you not to focus on that. Of course, you can't do anything about what's going on in anyone else's life. You can only change what's going on in your life. So it's asking you to refocus. I can't do readings for other people, because it's your higher self that comes through to me, and your higher self is concerned with you, not with what's going on in other people's lives. But you're being asked to refocus. So what is going on there is in the flow. So maybe he's getting his lessons, or whatever it is that he needs in his life. but yeah, it's not for you. That's not your life experience. So refocus yourself on yourself. And in your life, right, so maybe you're trying to ignore something that's going on in your life. You're not facing it. You'd rather focus on someone else. And it's actually going well. So yeah, Grace, I'm getting that something, you're not wanting to face something in your life because you think it's going badly, but it's not, it's going well. And so open your eyes and have a look at what's going on in your life. Face those situations because it's not as bad as you think it is. In fact, it's good. What's happening is good. So whatever you haven't been wanting to face in your life, face that. A bit croaky this morning. Kylie, how are you? You're welcome, Grace. Okay, Kylie's up next. What's going on with my voice? It's every morning. I've got some daily read videos to do after this. Because we've been sick, I fell behind on my videos. So I've got to do tomorrow's. But I'll do the next 3 days. So much work doing all these YouTube videos. I've got a newfound respect for people that run YouTube channels like this, especially doing this amount of readings. It's a lot of work. Right, Kylie. Oh, completion, be with nature. So something's completed in your life. You've got an ending. So you can relax now. That be with nature card. It's like, take a break, relax, because something's ended. Maybe you've been struggling with something and that struggle's over now. This New Year's a game changer. It's kind of weird that it's happened on Christmas Day, New Year's, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Kylie? Yeah, and use this time to go within. So have you got time off at the moment, Kylie? Use this break time when something is finished to go within and get really firm on what it is you want in your life. And so as I said before, like, don't focus on small goals. Don't focus on paying the next bill or paying the rent or just tiny little things like that or tiny improvements in your life. Focus on the big stuff you want to do, that big dream. It's time to get focused on big dreams now. Got a huge shift happening right now, and next year is going to be very different than what we've experienced before. If we do this stuff, of course, some people are going to experience the same old, same old. Yeah, nice break this week to reflect. So yeah, use this time, like Kylie, meditate, get out in nature, go for walks, that kind of thing, and then contemplate. It's in those breaks that we get reminded of our big dreams, isn't it? It always used to be when I was on holiday, or when I was actually on holiday, that I used to like remember like businesses that I wanted to start and things like that. I would never remember it when I was working. Never remember it at all. Grace, may I say I've been nursing my dad's transition and crossing over. All my focus has been with him. Oh, okay. Yeah, get refocused on yourself. No, Grace. Sorry to hear you're losing somebody as well. Nikki's up next. So if anyone wants a reading, hi Carl, how are you? Just pop up a message if you want a reading. Nikki, again, another completion card, but yours is about being willing to complete. Didn't you get that in your reading, in your full reading with me? Be willing to like move on, be willing to end something. Big transitions for everyone at the moment. Oh, Nikki, guess what card's coming up next? Romance. Romance and freedom. Right? Yeah, your old life for sure. And you're stepping into freedom and there's romance coming with it too. So this is why your higher self has been going on about it all year. Right? It's been preparing you for this. For both of them, in fact, but you were closer to the freedom than you were the romance. They're going to come along together. How cool's that? Totally different life for you coming up. Can't wait. Nice break this week to reflect, Kylie. That's nice. Cole, what should I expect tonight with Anna? Oh, are you on a date? Is that a date, Cole? Is it a date? Because this is really funny if it is. Get what I want, respect. What do you want from Anna? You need to respect her to get what you want. Is it a date? You want sex? There you go. You need to respect her and you'll get it. I thought that's what it was about. Detachment, fulfillment. Okay. This is about not expecting too much out of it. Yeah, I think you're on. I think you might get that call because this is saying like, yeah, don't expect too much out of it. Detach from fulfillment. Like, don't expect, don't talk about long-term things or anything like that. That's not going to happen. But if you respect her, then you're going to get what you want from it. Good things. Is that a Christmas Day date or Boxing Day date? Freedom and romance for Nikki. How good's that? Who else wants a reading? Ashley, you want a reading? I watched Eat, Pray, Love tonight. Oh, awesome. I imagine that's going to happen to you. Something really similar, but in your way. Like it's not going to be, I don't know. If I'd have had her experience, I would have found that really boring. I didn't want to live that, but I'm kind of glad that somebody did and wrote about it. I liked the book. And the film is okay too. Is that the first time you've seen it, Nikki? Ashley. But yeah, there could be a way more exciting travel experience than that. I've had one, a way more. For me, I mean, it wouldn't be for everyone. For some people, that would be an exciting travel experience. Ashley, vulnerable lovers. We need to open up. Are you single, Ashley? Or maybe you just need to be available now. Be vulnerable and actually be open and available for a relationship. Write down what you want in a relationship. Write down what you want so that you'll know when to go for it. Because when we just open up to a relationship, right, when we just think, okay, I'm ready for a boyfriend, and then we're not clear about what we want. You have one, okay, so that's different now. So, yeah, maybe you need to open up to them. Maybe be more vulnerable. Open up about your feelings and what you want. Maybe you want some change and you need to tell them about it, and you haven't been telling them about it. But write it down and go for it. Write it down to get clear on it. I keep getting old memories of past relationships. Oh, what were the past relationships about? That happens to me, especially when I'm single and I'm just about to get into a relationship. If I haven't processed something, if there's an aspect of that relationship that I don't want again and I've not figured it out yet, or if there is something that I do want again, if there's something really good about that relationship, sometimes you get those memories back and to remind you that was really good about it and that's what you want to look for again. Oh, right, Ashley. So you are holding something back. You want some change and you're not telling them. So yeah, be vulnerable and do that. Nikki. No, I watched it a few years ago. I enjoyed the behind it stuff, but agree. I'm very vibrant and colourful, fun and playful. So something along those lines is more my thing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It reminds me, the the perfect day exercise when you write down as if you've just lived it, your perfect day. So you write down like I woke up at whatever time you write down everything that happened in that perfect day. And remember when I first did that exercise, I wrote down, it was like I wrote an eat, pray, love thing down. It wasn't really me. It was what I thought I should do, what I thought my perfect day should look like, like get up and do yoga and stuff like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's not actually my perfect day. My perfect day would be like way more exciting than that. It wouldn't be this do yoga and then do some work, and that's just like a work day. That's not a perfect day. And so it was funny. I read that my perfect day a couple of years later, and I'm like, really? I've lived days like that, and I wouldn't look back on it thinking, wow, that was the perfect day. And so, yeah, my perfect day would be more random than that. And I can't even really write it down because it would be all kinds of random surprises. My gym membership's up tomorrow, and so I've got to go to the gym today. It opens at midday. So I'm going just to do the last day, and then I'm going to start my membership in a couple of weeks or something like that. I haven't been in the last month or something like that. I don't know. It feels like a long time since I've been. I love walking along a beach, but dancing as I walk along the beach is more me. Yeah. I've got a beach walk, or I had on my old phone, beach walk playlist. And it was full of these really like dancey, snappy tunes that really lift my mood. And that's what I'd listen to when I walk down the beach. And I'd be the same. I'd be like strutting along to the beat of this music, feeling amazing. So I get that. Yeah. Beach strolls. Anyone else want a reading? I'm surprised so many of you are on here. I expected to be all alone today. You dance a lot. That's cool. I had a friend in Byron Bay who went to South America somewhere. Where did she go? She went to a place and she for quite a while and did a course, a dancing course. Thank you for the reading. I'll work on that vulnerability. Yeah. Nikki, especially when I'm in the kitchen waiting for the kettle to boil. Putting good energy into your coffee. Yeah, I love dancing. I do it mostly at the gym now. When we're skipping, they put music on when we're skipping, and I can skip dance now. Everyone watches me and they laugh at me. But yeah, and when they put the wrong kind of music on that you can't skip to, the beat's too slow or whatever, it's like, come on guys, what are you doing? I want to dance. Grace, I've been grieving a great loss. My sister, my aunt, my cousin, in the space of 7 weeks. Wow. March and April, just feel stuck. Wow, yeah. Maybe you need a private reading, Grace. See what's going on in your life. Big letting go. That's a big letting go. Sorry to hear that. It's very challenging, for sure. Carved out time to dance today too. Awesome. Everyone's been dancing this Christmas. I'm going to go out for New Year's for sure. I've had such a good time lately when I've been out. Not drinking, but not bothered about anyone else's drinking or anything like that too. I've just been having a really good time. And it's I don't know, I've been sober for a couple of months now. It's been a while. So I'm ready to get out there and have some fun and dance sober. Now your dad's in transition. Wow, I wonder what's coming up for you next then, Grace. It's a big letting go, as if you've got something coming up. Yeah, get a reading. Get a private reading. I've got readings to do this morning before I go to the gym. With new customers as well, which is awesome. Some new moon readings. New moon readings are $20 off at the moment, everybody. And I am working today. And it's hard losing people. But yeah, it does. When we lose anything, losing a job or anything, it's that change. It's hard, but it does tend to happen for a reason. Like it moves us in a new direction, doesn't it? It moves us to new beginnings, for sure. Maybe it would put your mind to rest if you knew what it was about for you, Grace. Oh, you've been drawn to be with people crossing over. Oh, like hospice kind of work kind of thing. Interesting. Anyone else there want a reading? Tell your friends as well to come to my YouTube channel and subscribe, because I'm so close to 1,000. It's exciting. And then once it gets to 1,000, maybe this afternoon I've got some work to do on it, because the channel turns into something else when I hit 1,000. So there'll be things to set up within the channel, different things to set up within the channel when it hits there. 12 to go. It was 10 when I started this. Although sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the numbers are different on my phone as they are on my computer. It's cool. Yeah, it was yesterday 40, I think 30 to go in the morning. Exciting. It may be 1,000 by the end of the chat. It could be, but I didn't, because I woke up late, I didn't have time to respond to people. Like usually in the mornings I'll respond to people like this. I advertise the readings asking for people's star signs and then respond to them, and I haven't had a chance to do that. So there's lots of people have asked me for the links to it and I haven't responded to them yet. So maybe after this finishes I'll do that, and then it'll reach 1,000. I will. You're very intuitive. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time now. It's so nice. I love being able to do it. And it really makes a difference for people. Like it does. It makes a huge difference in people's lives. I know that. It has in my life. You know, just to know the reason behind it, you can stop. Because I used to be able to slip into victimhood mind really easily. Like just looking at the bad things that are happening, thinking I was being punished for it. But then when I started doing the readings, it's just like being able to see why it's happening, hear why it's happening, what it's leading me toward. Then it's like, okay. You're on 990 on UK time. Yeah. Yep, that's what I was on when I was starting this. It's exciting. So close. Antoinette, hi, how are you? Would you like a reading, Antoinette? You got a nice name, Antoinette. It helps all walks of life. Yeah. I've been ascending for almost 10 years. I stepped back to nurse my family. Okay. Cool. So yeah, definitely leaving things behind then, Grace. I reckon it's what it sounds like for something new. Antoinette. Oh, Antoinette, are you single? Romance, physical action, take action, ask them out or something like that. Yeah. Are you single? Because if you're single, then this is like, ask someone out. If you've got your eye on someone, ask them out. Actually take action today. Today, Boxing Day, the daily was all about taking action, and action for long term too. So that not thinking like short term, long term. So if there's someone, there's someone you've got your eye on, you think they might be right for you, then go for it. Take action. If you're already in a relationship, this is different. You're single. Oh yeah. So have you got your eye on someone, Antoinette? Let's get a couple more cards and see what's going on there. But you know, sometimes I went through this stage, maybe 10 years ago now, where I was realizing that I ended up with guys that weren't strong enough for me, and I was always making the first move, and I thought, well, maybe I need to like sit back and not make the first move, and then the stronger guys are going to be the ones that approach me. And then so I did. I sat back and then I waited for this guy that I really wanted to ask me out, and that was good. And he did, and he said he knew that he needed to ask me out, that I wasn't going to do it. And then, but then lately, like with this last one, I've been the one kind of instigating stuff lately in our second incarnation of it. And a part of me still wanted to do that, wanted to hold back and not be the instigator of it. It's like, no, he needs to step up and instigate it. But he wasn't, because he's really busy. Well, I don't know the reason, but then I asked myself, look, do I want this or not? Like, why am I holding back? Just, those rules that you have in your head that don't really make sense. So yeah, maybe you're holding back too, hoping that they will take the first. Yeah, I'm a strong person. I need a strong person for sure. Maybe you've been holding back too, Antoinette, wanting them to make the first move. You've also got empower yourself and forgive yourself. Okay. This sounds really similar then. So this is saying don't hold back from taking action, like be the one that approaches them, because that's you being your empowered self. Maybe they're the same. Maybe they want an empowered woman and they're like, yeah, well, I'll wait for her to, because if she's an empowered woman, then she's going to approach me, right? And so you got to forgive self, because maybe you've made a rule like that for yourself too. Maybe you're not showing that you're an empowered woman because you wanted an empowered man. And, imagine two people. If you're a good match, then you might both be doing the same thing, waiting for each other to prove that you're empowered and strong. So forgive yourself for past stuff and then empower yourself and make that move. Ooh, that's exciting. Take physical action. So yeah, where do you see them, Antoinette? Do you see them often, or is it someone you've actually got to get in touch with? Very exciting. Yeah. So I quit my rules and thought, no, and I want him in my life anyway. I've never met a guy who was so much like me before. Literally never. And I would want him in my life anyway, even if we weren't having a relationship. So when you sing with, and when are you singing next? Today. Go for it. And sometimes you can go for it just with a smile, but I don't know, I'm thinking with that empower self card, I think you've got to be upfront with them and maybe say what you want. Especially if it's a long-term thing. If you think, if you're both singing together, you've probably got a lot in common, right? Maybe it's a relationship that can go the distance, and you need to actually say that. Sang on Christmas and just talking. Nice. It's an exciting phase. Get dancing too. Do a dance for him. Hey, can fly. Oh, I missed your message before. Can fly everywhere. Can you? Wow. Who else would like a reading? Anyone else there that wants a reading? Just pop up a message saying me, please, and I'll do that for you. Sing and dance. You might try that. The dancing. That's cool. I've picked my cards out already. I've got a friend and have a good time. Yeah, I need to go see my other friends. Not getting the kitten today. Oh, supposed to be getting the kitten today. That reminds me, I've got to contact the animal rescue place. But there's so much going on over Christmas and New Year. He said we're not going to have time to spend with the kitten until just after New Year. Then we go and pick it up. Cute little kitten. Do you want to see it? Oh, she's so cute. I'm going to find her. For the stadium, not for me. So it's like trying to organize Thai people. Not the easiest. But and they're worried that the kitten doesn't have a name yet. I want to call it Christmas, but he actually, when I got to training yesterday, he said Merry Christmas. He can't say Christmas properly, but he said it almost properly. Thais find it so hard to say Christmas. But if we were getting it today, I would want it to be called Christmas just so that the Thais have real problems saying a name. They really find that word hard to say. I don't know what she'll be called, but she's cute. Where is she? Oh, someone's looking for Christmas paper. I saw it. I guess it's a little bit late to tell them now. We've got this community board on Facebook. That's what I'm looking through. People ask all kinds of things on there. Oh, I think they've taken the video of her off. Anyway, she's really cute. Don't know how many weeks, but all of her brothers and sisters have got families now, and she doesn't yet. But she will soon if she's still available. Oh, I want to show you all. It's a festival. Reggae music festival. Can't see a date on it. No, they've removed her. Oh no. Can't show you, sorry. They've taken her off. Yeah, so that's going to be exciting. I'll spend a lot of time with her as well. And that was another thing they wanted. They wanted to know that they were going to bring her back for injections, that they were going to bring her back for neutering. They'll do that for sure. They don't want her to have babies. And I said, well, just let me know when she needs them, and I'll make sure that they do. And also that they're going to spend time with her because she's a little kitten, you know. There's always someone there at the stadium anyway. They live there, and there's always someone looking after it. Bye, Grace. Noelle. That's a good name. Oh, Lucky. I think maybe Lucky's a good name for her. We'll see. I'll let him name her. It'll be a collaboration, I'm sure. Yeah, I love cats too. I really love cats. More than humans sometimes. Cats love me as well. Like, cats always, you know, wherever I am, they always come and find me out and stuff. I really like them. They really like us too, you know, cats. Anyone else want a reading, or is that it for today? I've got the dailies to record. Check out my new moon readings. And tell your friends, because I want to get to 1,000 subscribers very fast. I have feline energy. Someone told me, a visual told me, you know, a clairvoyant told me that apparently I've got lots of cats around me. I've got lots of spirit cats around me. Maybe that's why cats always come around me, because they can see them. Cats are very perceptive, aren't they, of lots of different vibrations. My first cat was Angel. Nice. Yeah, cats are great. And cats are great teachers too, you know, just the way they are. They've got very strong boundaries. Open and loving, but they've got really strong boundaries too. So they're good teachers in that way. They've been good teachers for me. I'm more like a cat now, like swipe at people, like literally. Someone does the wrong thing, I'll swipe at them. There's one guy that I kick. He stopped doing the wrong thing now, so I've stopped having to kick him, but he stopped doing the wrong thing because I've started to kick him. So yeah, I'm getting more cat-like. But yeah, apparently I've got all of these spirit cats around me. Guys, I've had a lot of cats in my time. I've had 2 litters of kittens. One was when I was 17 or something, and then one when I was at uni, so I was 19. Another litter of kittens. Yeah, I've had lots of cats. I just attract them. So my cat now, she just came to me. She chose me. She adopted me. Your light just went on by itself. Now, what happens is the camera, say if I was to put my hand in front of that light or move forward, see, the light changes. So the camera just tries to get the lighting right and changes. So it's me moving about. You're welcome, Nikki, for your reading. Your cat's a goddess. They're great. What are you going to do with your cat, Nikki, when you travel? You know, the 2 cats that I had in Australia, when I was living on the yacht, my friend was looking after them. My friend that I was sharing a place with was looking after them. And then when I decided, what's the point in having a house that I'm not even living in because I'm living on the yacht? Of course, I needed to get them adopted out, and it was the last day. It was the day that I was moving. The removalists were there, moving all my furniture to storage, and the cats were still there. And when a lady came around to adopt them, it was the last day. It was so stressful. I didn't know what I was going to do, because then I was going into a van, and we were taking the van back, driving back up to where the yacht was. Right. Beautiful cats too, those 2. I wonder if they're still alive. It's my son's, but she spends all her time with me. She's called Luna. Oh, Luna's a good name. Luna. So I'll take some videos of her. Yeah, I think it's good to have a kitten there, like a cat growing up at the stadium, because, you know, there's a lot of people there. There's dogs that come as well, so she's got to be okay with dogs. But yeah, just, you know, a cat at a business, it's got to be a cat that likes people and all of that. And is okay with people coming and going. Like my cat wouldn't be. She wouldn't be a stadium cat at all. She doesn't like other cats. She's okay with dogs. She hates other cats. And she's a little bit wary about people as well. She's okay with tourists, with some of the tourists now, but yeah, she's got that wariness about her. She wouldn't be good for it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there and then go and do my videos, my dailies for the next few days. Get on with the readings that people have bought. Thank you everyone for coming along and clicking like on this video as well. That really helps. Call it cheesecake. That's a good one. Cheesecake. Wow, it's not my cat. They can decide what she's called, but we're getting her after New Year now anyway, so. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a great Boxing Day, Christmas Day, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time. Chicken and cheesecake. You know what my last 2 cats were called? Bingo and Raffles. So the first one, Bingo, was because when we got him, we drove past a sign that said Bingo on it. It was a bowling club. Had a big sign saying Bingo. And we're like, Bingo, that's a good name. And yeah, and then when we got the second cat, it's like, it's got to be something like Bingo and Raffles. Bye. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Come along tomorrow.